morning, Wildcats. My name is Sam Wilbur.
And I'm Violet Tormanen.
Violet, what day is it?
It's October 3rd, and you're watching The Scratch, our monthly show that wraps up the best of Forest High School for the month of September.
Wildcats, don't forget that September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. This month is a way to highlight the diversity, history, and contributions of Hispanic and Latino cultures around the world. A quick fun fact, Sonia Sotomayor became the first Latino woman to serve in the U.S. Supreme Court in 2009, paving the way for future generations of Latino leaders in law and justice.
This past weekend, our STN students went downtown for the Ocala Film Derby. In this competition, they had 9 hours to film, edit, and produce a short film based on a given prompt. Let's learn more about this competition with Jerry.
What's up, STN? My name is Jerry Greaves. We're here at the IHMC to see what's been going on to set up for this year's Ocala Film Derby.
The Ocala Film Derby is a 4-day-long film contest where aspiring student filmmakers from all Marion County schools compete to make the best film. He spoke to the organizer of the event, Lori, about what the Derby aims to offer.
A great deal of education from people that you might not normally get to speak with or be around, and a very diverse group of educators. We also have guest speakers and workshop leaders that are coming in that are also in the industry.
In the Derby, students are paired up with local video producers to face challenges together.
Of course, the big thing is developing those relationships through your interaction with those people. I think 5 seniors that left the Film Derby last year that all had paid internships this summer. Then, of course, we're giving out $15,500 worth of scholarships this year.
This year aims to bring new and exciting additions to the event.
We have some very different things planned for how the workshops are run this year. Very interactive workshops. A different plan for how locations are done this year. And then there are a few surprises with some guests.
Through the mentorship program, they take in local industry leaders to help guide groups in the Film Derby, one of which we spoke to.
Well, the reason I chose to be a mentor at the Ocala Film Derby was, well, first, part of mastery is being able to teach things as well. So I wanted to give back. I wanted to test myself and see how I can help other students and hopefully win. It was a beautiful opportunity and I had to say yes.
Mike has hopes for how the mentorship program will help the students.
I hope that they are able to expand their horizons. They're able to have a fun opportunity to learn, to work with students and help build up the next generation of filmmakers. I hope that they get inspiration from the Film Derby to continue to work in the industry, to continue to up their skills.
We can't wait for this year's Film Derby and see what these aspiring filmmakers can create. Once again, this has been Jerry Greaves. Now back to our anchors.
Ocala Film Derby also gave our senior students the opportunity to receive scholarships. Ocala Film Derby offered 5 $1,500 scholarships, 1 $3,000 scholarship, and 1 $5,000 scholarship. We are happy to report that all of our attending seniors earned scholarships. Marcus von Rosenberg received a $1,500 scholarship, Luis Semide Losada received a $3,000 scholarship, and Kelvin Rivera Cruz received the big $5,000 scholarship. These seniors were voted by their peers to earn these scholarships, and we couldn't be prouder. Congratulations to our seniors and everyone else who attended the Film Derby this past weekend.
Seniors, the College of Central Florida, will be on campus on October 14th to host an application day. If you are interested in attending, please see Ms. Chapman in the guidance office.
We all know that Mr. Rember had to unfortunately leave Forest this past year. To replace him, Dr. Dion Gary from Bellevue Middle and other schools around Marion County has stepped up. Let's learn more about him and what his plans are for Forest.
After Mr. Robert was promoted this past year, after 3 years at Forest High School, a new principal has come in to replace him. From Bellevue Middle, Dr. Dion Gary has stepped in to take over for Mr. Rember and make Forest the best it can be. We spoke with Dr. Gary to hear his thoughts on coming to Forest and what he wants to bring to our community.
Yeah, so supporting students academically and emotionally. So talking about supporting students emotionally, emotional support, helping students develop coping mechanisms, because basically the challenges in life don't change. There's still challenges, but as you grow older and mature, you learn different coping mechanisms. So if you think of how, just for an example, how a toddler reacts to a situation compared to a grown adult, where there's a different level of maturity and that adult has learned different coping mechanisms.
Managing Forest High School is a team effort. Everyone has a role to play.
So what role should the community, staff, and students play? And really, that's everything of Forest High School. Your school administration plays a small role in my mind, but because the teachers, the students, the community, you guys make Forest. When you hear the term "we are Forest," we are talking about the student body, the faculty and staff, and the community.
This isn't Dr. Gary's first rodeo. As being an administrator at several other schools, he plans to bring what he has learned over the years to Forest High School.
So my experiences at Bellevue Middle School influenced my leadership, and not just at Bellevue, must I add, also just being a leader at several schools in general. One thing that you learn being a leader is that you make sure that your servant style is bigger than your ego. So you make sure that you're always serving others, and that's a large part of leadership.
A month into the school year, Dr. Gary continues to lead Forest to success with the help of our other administrators and our teachers. We can't wait to see what else our staff has in store for us. This has been Sam Wilbur reporting for WCAT.
It's always good to know what our administration has planned for us.
Now let's shift over to sports with Yazin.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Yazin, and I'm here to summarize all sports for this past month and tell you what's coming up. Let's start with football. On September 5th, we took on Trinity Catholic and fell short in a tough game. But the team bounced back strong the following week, September 12th, with a solid win over Horizon. They kept the momentum going on September 19th, bringing home another victory against Gainesville. Closing out the month of September 26th, we faced off South Lake and came up just short. So for the month, that's 2 wins, 2 losses, an even record. Heading into October, let's keep showing up and supporting our team under the Friday night lights. Now let's move on to girls volleyball. The team kicked off September on a high note, winning their September 2nd match against New Smyrna Beach 3-1. After some tough losses against Winter Haven, Santa Fe, and Gainesville through the mid-September, the girls rallied back in a big way. They closed off the month strong, winning 3 straight wins. A 2-0 victory over Lake Weir on September 23rd, a 2-0 win against Westport in the MAC in-season tournament on September 25th, and another sweep 2-0 against Vanguard on September 30th. Great job to all our Lady Wildcats for finishing September on a winning streak. For the preseason, Sam Wilver covered our bowling team to see how they prepared for this season. Let's refresh and take a look.
The Forest High School bowling team is preparing for another season, a sport that may not always get the recognition it deserves, but still has a dedicated group of athletes putting in the work. One of those athletes is Azariah Roberts, the captain of the bowling team, and is in her 3rd year on the team.
So what has made me still be on the bowling team, or to just join bowling in general, is for my future, to be a collegiate athlete in bowling. To give you a little background, I've been bowling for 8 years now, and it's just something that was like love at first sight, and I've just enjoyed it ever since. And it was something that is also that I can get scholarship money as well. And since I've done it for so long, I've always thought about maybe I could go D1, or maybe I could do this future. What has kept me to do it for these 3 years is just the connections that I've made along the way. My coaches, they're very motivational. They do help a lot. They also bring in other people to help us coach. And just the people I've been with, my teammates, their spirit just is what would make you want to stay on the team.
The team has been practicing hard through the summer and focusing on sharpening their skills and getting ready for competition.
So I can say for the summer, we all have been practicing individually. Some of us have been doing leagues, some of us have been getting coaching, private coaching. But lately, last week, Tuesday, was our first actual practice.
For Azariah, the Wildcats' biggest strength is something that doesn't always show up on the scoreboard.
I would say my favorite memory would be our practices. Honestly, we love just going to get fries, and we think that our fries are what makes us strike and do better. So just us eating at the bowling alley and having fun.
With high goals and strong motivation, the Forest High bowling team is ready to roll into the season ahead, with their first game being this Wednesday, August 27th at 4 p.m. Come support these athletes as they head into the new season, as they've been working hard to bring home wins for Forest High School. This has been Sam Wilbur reporting for WCAT.
Thanks, Sam. Our bowling team, led by Captain Azariah Roberts, has continued to dominate the lanes, playing at the Bolero West every Wednesday for games. They always know how to bring the heat. Monday, September 29th, was the girls' golf team's senior night, and they competed against Vanguard at the Ocala Golf Club, where they beat the Knights. Great job, Wildcats. Congratulations to the cross-country team for running at the Village's Buffalo Invitational. Zachary Vickerman finished second in the boys' overall race, posting his fastest time of the year at 17:10. Lila Halleck ran away from the field, winning an overall girls' race with a time of 27. Several runners also posted PRs, with Sarah Martinez taking more than 7 minutes off of her run. Great job. To our girls' golf team, we apologize, but we do not have any means of broadcasting your scores. If you want to get your team in the spotlight and get your fellow Wildcats to show support, please email Mr. Guest. This goes for all of our athletes as well. We'd love to showcase your hard work and dedication and give it the attention it deserves. So please make sure to send those scores and any other relevant news to Mr. Guest. That is david.guest@marion.k12.fl.us. Now, back to your anchors.
Thanks, Yazin. We just wrapped up National Suicide Awareness Month, but that doesn't mean we should stop spreading awareness. If you're struggling, please don't be afraid to reach out. We'll be right back after a quick message. Remember, help is always available to you.
September was also Deaf Awareness Month. Let's take a look.
Did you know 90% of deaf and hard of hearing children attend public schools, but only 10% are in schools designated specifically for deaf students? That means most deaf students are learning in environments not built for their unique needs. Without awareness, support, and communication, too many are left behind. But together, we can change that. By learning even a few signs, turning on captions, or simply being patient and inclusive, we make classrooms stronger for everyone. Deaf awareness, because every student deserves to be heard.
If you're interested in learning ASL, you can come to the ASL Club every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 p.m. in Building 11, Room 2.
A new club has emerged at Forest High School. NAMI is a national program that stands for National Alliance of Mental Illness. Let's learn more.
What's up, Wildcats? It's Alyssa Russell with WCAT, and today we're talking about something super important, your mental health. Here at Forest, we care about every part of our students, not just grades or sports, but how you're doing mentally and emotionally too. 20% of adolescents may experience a mental health problem in any given year. 50% of mental health problems are established by age 14, and 75% are established by age 24. A teacher here at Forest, Mr. Guest, has had experience with mental health circumstances as well.
I've been in 2 workplace shootings. The first one, 5 people were killed. I saw the first 3 get shot. And then with the shooting that we had here at our school, and I had both of my kids with, both of my oldest children were here at the time. And at restaurants, I can't go to a restaurant and have any, like the open space that's behind me right now, or I hear a knock at the door, kind of like, I activates my PTSD.
That's why we want you to know about the NAMI Club, short for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. It's a club run by students, for students, and it's all about supporting mental health, raising awareness, and ending the stigma. We had a chance to talk to the president of NAMI, Sheila Harrell.
A lot of kids have like anxiety and all the stuff that goes with going to school because there's so much we do at school and we have to deal with a lot as high schoolers, even though it doesn't always seem like it.
Whether you're dealing with stress, anxiety, depression, or just want to learn how to support a friend, NAMI is a safe space where you can talk, listen, and grow together.
I'm really looking forward to reaching out to all of the people on campus. It's really good this year because last year we were a small club with only about 10 members, and now we have about 40, so it's really nice.
So if you're looking for a place to connect, decompress, and make a difference, come check out the NAMI Club. This is Alyssa Russell with WCAT. Stay strong, stay kind, and take care of yourself, Wildcats.
Contact Ms. Cunningham if you're interested in joining.
The end of the first quarter is already around the corner. The first quarter ends on October 16th, so make sure you are on top of your assignments and getting things turned in so your report card looks the way you want it.
Now, a message from the Discipline Office. The Discipline Office now has shirts and shorts available for students who violate dress code. This is an effort to cut back on the amount of class time students may miss from being sent to discipline due to what they're wearing. Students will then return the clothing items during the end of the day announcements.
That's all for today's announcements. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at FHS_WCAT on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and Threads to stay connected with everything happening here at Forest. Once again, this has been Violet Tormanen
and Sam Wilbur.
Thanks for watching, and like always, go Cats!